crisp cusp. What's up, cusp? Mikey Joe Went, Roger Shark Superstar. Wow, that's a new name. I would remember that one. Love seeing new names. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Tell your friends. Tell your neighbors. Tell your Aunt Tilly. What's up, Went? Welcome to Muscle Sport Radio. I am your host, Joe Pietaro, publisher of Muscle Sport Magazine, which you can get $32 a year, free shipping in the United States. Just go to musclesportmag.com/subscribe. And of course, our Instagram live audience, the YouTube camera for the archives there. Thea, you back, Thea? I hope you're back. Mike was going nuts without you. He had blue balls. Chris Cuss, what's on the agenda today? You know what? Nothing really went on over the weekend. So I guess, since everything was a really fucked up week last week, I figured I would kind of recap everything that kind of went on between, Dallas McCarver and Rich Piana passing and everything. I think it warrants it. It's a very unique situation. And any type of sport, you don't usually get blue tip. You don't usually get two deaths of very popular and active guys. Usually you see like old retired ball players pass away. And Fruity is in the house. Jay Mason Ortiz. Me and Crazy. You had blue tip also? Pig! But very strange, unique situation with those two guys dying. And obviously it's a lot of questions involved, but who the fuck are we to ask these questions? I mean, that's really going to be up to, I guess, their family, their loved ones. And if it warrants it, fucking cops, I guess, hopefully it just, it's just a bad situation. You don't want to make a bad situation worse. So I don't even want to fucking delve into any type of speculating and everything like that. I put a video up the other day saying now is not the time to speculate. Let it go on and let the family and close friends grieve whatever time they need to do so. I mean, that's more important than saying, could this have been prevented? Could this have been, helped beforehand? How the fuck do we know? Legends never die, Thea Renee. I agree. Hey, listen, those are two huge names. Obviously, Dallas is an IFBB pro and a competitor, and Rich, an even much bigger name, although he wasn't even competing anymore and was an amateur last he competed in the NPC. He was able to market himself to become the biggest name in the fucking industry. And Dave Palumbo said it pretty good on RX Muscle. He said that Rich may have started this whole YouTube sensation with the bodybuilders and stuff. He's gone. There was nothing we could do about it. Yes. Jay Mason Ortiz, of course, quoting my favorite movie, Goodfellas. Hey, Vinny, it's Jimmy. How'd it go? He's gone. What do you mean? He's gone? No, there's nothing we could do about it. So obviously, finally got my phone working. Hey, what did you went skydiving and it fell out of your fucking pocket or something, bro? And here he is, Mr. Scotland himself, David Cosgrove, 92. Stephen, I'm glad to see you got your phone working again. I want to see you fucking guys send me those pull-up clips. I finished editing the new episode of MSTV. Iron Mag Labs presents MSTV, of course. Hello, Crystal. How are you? And on it, I do a little plug for Lee Carter's contest that he donated the prizes for. So send me those videotapes doing pull-ups But I'll send you the chin-ups. It hurt me bad. Yeah, Matt had a fucked up shoulder, Matt. I hope you're feeling better. I don't think you're going to be able to do the pull-ups, but that's fine, man. I posted crazy pull-ups the other day. So you got to send me the video, Thea. You will be the first contestant on The Price is Right. Joe, what you been up to, you specky wee prick? Well, it was my wedding anniversary on Saturday night, so I had a nice, lovely day with my wife, and we went out to dinner to a greaseball Guinea restaurant, and then I went home, and she was inebriated, and we had sex. Yes, the wet spot type. Yes, Crazy Hawk knows what I'm talking about, of course. Where did you and Pat go? We went to a Guinea restaurant in my neighborhood. Thea, yes, Joe at MuscleSportMag.com. Please send me the video. If it's one that was from Instagram, they don't work when you try to edit them in a... no, she didn't press charges. She pressed my fucking... my grundle area where you have the... the prostate underneath it. Son of Sammy Davis Jr. Clothing drive for Big C if anybody wants to participate. What? Joe, you and your wet spots. Oh, Thea, just you typing that made me fucking get wet. But yes, that was my... And of course, I was editing video both days. Saturday and Sunday to get the new taint. The medical term is taint. I call it the grundle. The taint is a woman, and a man it's a grundle. Joe has already done his 22 years. Thank you, Fozzie. Yes. What you drinking, Joe? I am drinking Celsius Watermelon. It's like an energy drink. Sheldon Richardson is a monster. He's also a big fucking piece of shit asshole, and I hope they can trade him because he has value. He is a major fuck up, that guy. It's a shame that Rich Piana died. Abso-fucking-lutely, my friend. Absolutely. I totally agree. Got to get checked out tomorrow, see how that goes. Well, you feel better. Bryant Grundle. Oh, yes. Bryant Grundle is a real racist piece of shit. I hate that cocksucker. I liked his brother Greg. But Bryant Gumbel was good on the NFL Today when the AFC was on NBC back in the 70s and 80s. But he became very fucking political and very racial. And his brother Greg took over for him on football when they had it on CBS when it came back. And he was good. I liked it. I was very distraught when I heard Rich died. I merely thought who was going to be clothing big. See, I'm fucking a little slow today. It is Monday, guys. The Olympia weekend quickly became a Memorial weekend now with all the deaths. Yeah, it did. Hey, Corb, what's up, motherfucker? I love how woman everybody likes to blast him soon as he comes out negative that he's gone. Well, people were blasting him, but people blast everybody. I assuming everyone has seen Rich's money grabbing ass post. She's still... Yes, I did see Sarah's thing. One couldn't read into it, or one could just read it at face value, and either way you can take it as, I'm gonna get what's mine's. Have you ever experienced this growing up? What, people dying? How do you think the 49ers will do this year? Not good at all, but that's a total rebuilding year for them. They're also mixing. We did that on last week's NFL. The video got fucked up. I'm trying to upload the better one of it, and it keeps fucking... Do you think we can get President Trump to deport Sarah Piana? That's right, but she's legally married still, so that gives her the automatic green card, meaning as soon as someone passes away, he is loved. Of course, that's Cosgrove. That's always the way it works. People like the famous one is that Elvis died. Everybody started buying his albums again when people were thinking he was a fat, washed-up guy. Told me they were not legally married. You're just trying to get fame. I don't know, man. Unless that was a fake priest or whatever, that thing in Vegas, it was fucking broadcasted on online when they got married at the Olympia. Hey, Joe, been a fan for a while now. I was curious, what are your thoughts on interracial relationships? Next question. Why do you think that is? I think sometimes people, they know that they can't see that person and what they're doing or go to their concert when it's a musician. So then it's like, oh shit, he was good after all. He was talented in whatever field that person, he or she may be in. And in this case, obviously, not going to go over here. There you go, Maze. You know what I'm talking about. Jerry Ward was saying the marriage was annulled. Oh, okay. You know what? Jerry's very close to Rich. Well, you know what I mean. Jerry was friendly with Rich for a long, long time, and Jerry is a fucking, he's on the money with a lot of things. So if Jerry's saying something like that, now she may have said that it wasn't annulled. Maybe her lawyer didn't agree to certain things. It may have been held up. I don't know. I'm guessing here. But I did hear something when they first broke up. They wanted to get an annulment, and then she said she wasn't going to do something about it. Anyone here want to talk about how big of a sellout Greg Valentino is? I was actually the reason why I like Muscle Sport Mag. Well, I'm glad you like Muscle Sport Mag. I'm glad you like Greg. But he's not a sellout. Why is he a sellout? Because he went to MD? Bro, if you were looking for a job and somebody offered you a job, you take the job. You take the job. I watched Greg's first 2 episodes of his Ramblin' Freak Live on MD. I hate giving MD clicks, but I will watch and support Greg Valentino stuff. And on the new episode coming out this week, I do a segment on Greg and I kissing and making up. But half the reason why I like myself. So am I the other reason, the other half reason, or is it like somebody sexy like Crystal? I hope Sarah gets nothing. She was just a gold digger. This is not Ask Me Anything, but I always like to do Ask Me Anything because without you guys, it's a fucking boring show. Good night, bro. I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. Valentino. You know what? Everybody has their opinion. I can't kill him on that, though. I can't kill him on that. Hey, Joe, I got the spring issue in the mail while I was gone, but haven't gotten the new one yet. What, this one? They all went out. As of today, the last batch went out. So, no, Crystal, no. Son of Sammy Davis Jr. Actually, he's very funny on here. I hope he's not one of those guys. I got killed for my Jason Genova video this weekend. Did you guys see my Jason Genova video with McGregor Mayweather? You know what? I did say McGregor was going to lose. I thought he was going to lose earlier than that. He did very well to last that long. I almost wish that you and Valentino were such hot-headed guineas so we could still have the dynamic. The dynamic duo will return. That's the whole thing I'm saying, bro. Greg and I have made up. We are going to work together again. We just don't know in what type of capacity. I want him to come here once a month and we shoot 3 or 4 shows together and spread them out throughout the month. That's what I want to do. Yes, Thea, you should be getting it soon. Joe, I know deep down you're a bit disappointed with who Greg upended with, true or false. No, I'm not disappointed. I'll be honest with you. I think he's better than them. I think, I wish like RX would have wanted to pay him. That would have been a perfect fucking match. But I'm not disappointed. I wish he just had a different place that got him an offer. When he does those impressions, Crystal, you think it was the real people. I'm going to geesh the personality over here. Sending my regards to those in Texas. Really, yes, great point, Foz. Fucking Houston area, man, they got fucking pissed on big time, man. So, and they said that there's like some kind of jet stream thing where it keeps coming back over the coast and back over into the land. So they're gonna get beat up for another day or two. I saw something last night with some sexy weather women who had nice squeezable titties. Do you think that the bodybuilding community will love the news of Piana death for click? Love the news? No. I think the mainstream fucking media is eating this up alive. Like you got Stephen A. Smith talking about it on First Take, ESPN. You got TMZ, never talked about fucking bodybuilding. All of a sudden, every other day there's a story about Piana and McCarver and all of this shit. So I don't think Jay Mason wants some money. So you must not be near that area then. It's already being cashed in on. Yeah, you know what it is? Listen, I'm not going to fucking lie. It's early yet, but who will run Piana's company? I have inside information I was sworn to not say anything about, so I will keep my integrity, and it was an off-the-record journalistic integrity alive. Do you think they're ever going to release the real cause of Dallas McCarver's that dude's been eating 8 meals a day, and all of a sudden now he chokes? Yeah, right. You know what? Who the fuck knows, man? He could have had something with the... I still think insulin is a bad fucking thing, man. And I don't know if it was involved in either one of these guys' deaths, but I would not be shocked if it was in one or both. What was the last thing you trained? Buys and tries today on Monday. Buys and tries. I know who's taking over camera. Well, then you know what I know, unless both of us were told wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I met Rich earlier. He said he was a good dude. He said I inspired him. Real life Iron Man. Oh, very cool, bro. So what happens to the 5% company? I guess we'll find out. It's a popular big company, so I'm sure it'll be something that the fans will be okay with. You should get your wife on the live stream and try to convince her to let you stay on TRT. My wife, she doesn't have a say in that matter. It's my cock. McGregor versus Paulie Malignaggi. Oh, that kid's from my old neighborhood. I love that kid. I would have to root against McGregor because a guinea from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn, 18th Avenue. I'm going there tomorrow. I'm getting fucking Da Vinci pizza. I'm going to my mom and dad's. Joe, if you had to describe bodybuilding in 15 seconds, what would it be? Steroids. Basically steroids. You agree with Jason Genova, PJ. Well, I had Jason on Skype on Saturday. And then I said to him, you got to understand PJ's point of view. And he didn't exactly disagree. I understand PJ's point of view. I do. I don't know. To me, I gotta give less blame on Jason. I know that's very unpopular nowadays, but guys, let's remember, the guy is not all there. He wants to say it is slight autism. If you talk to him as much as I do, and I talk to him once or twice a week, it's more than slight autism. And, Crystal, you're a nurse too. My wife's been an RN for almost 30 years, and she worked in psych and dealt with autistic young kids and adults. And she's heard him on the phone and on FaceTime and seen him and stuff with me talking, and she said he's a lot more than slightly autistic. So I don't know what Malignaggi's like. I haven't seen a fight of his in years. Has he been even active? He's been fucking just dicking around with his fucking dyed hair. Jason is Alfredo. He was banging cocktail waitresses, Michael, 2 at a time. I had to straighten them out. Michael, you can't come to Las Vegas and talk to a man like Mo Green like that. What you drinking, a wee prick? No, I'm drinking Celsius watermelon, my friend. So that's my take. I think I understand if a company has to let a guy like Jason go, but I chose not to. Never even entered my fucking mind. Paulie was an okay boxer, but never liked him. Black Irish Pride. Yeah. He was interesting. I don't know, a lot of times these guys have a little spark and then they don't fight enough and then you forget about them and then it's like, oh yeah, that guy. You got to stay on the fucking map, man. Joe, do you have any knowledge in politics? I think I do. I was writing for a political website for a while. Canelo versus GGG, I don't know. Jason Smat, not like everybody says he's dumb. He's smat and he wants respect. Amir fucking Khan knocked him out. Amir fucking Khan. McGregor did better against Mayweather than most top boxers. Now, Mayweather, if you listen to his post-game wrap-up, he said that the plan was all along was not to go for an early knockout. It was to fucking let him go over that 25-minute mark, which is the max for a UFC fight, and then he would get tired, there was 30 minutes with the 10 rounds. Joe, I was just watching him with your Bronx Tim. My question is, do you think it was just over a parking spot? Oh, I don't know, bro. Now you just can't leave. Fucking one of the best scenes in fucking Hollywood history. Spoken like a gentleman. Give them some beers. All right, here. His math ain't so good. Amir Khan, his dog shite. Oh, I dropped my Andro hard. Right on my hard cock. 25 to 30. Joe, when was the last time you smelled an arsehole? Saturday night. And contrary to popular belief, it was not my own, Mike. Oh, Dave. The ref was a hater. You know what? I did not see the fight because it was my anniversary. I was out. And to me, it looked like, McGregor was leaving. I mean, he's a southpaw, which I am as well. But he was leaving that hand down. So, hey, Joe, big fan here. What are your thoughts on the 92 LA riots? I thought it was fucking disgusting. Disgusting. The signal is shit. Missed the last 5 minutes. Do you got a flip phone there, Stephen, aspiring 5%er in England? So that's I look at the two deaths as something that I'm your biggest fan. Thank you, Cosgrove. Likewise, I view the things as very difficult week for bodybuilding. That I hope that it's something like this. Nokia 3150. It's Greg in disguise. Me and Thea watched the fight on my fight on the phone thanks to Ilyas. Oh, very cool. Ilyas is a good man. No justice, no peace. Joe, I'm your biggest fan. I heard you. I bet you like to sniff your own asshole. No, my balls, though. I like to smoke the sweaty part of them. Didn't The Rock stand on the Olympia stage and say Olympia was going to be televised? Crystal, I have heard nothing about that. It was supposed to be on CBS. Yes, that is true what he said. Johnny, what's up there, fucking Raleigh fingers? He did say that the Mr. Olympia website is really not updated at all. There's not a lot of information on there about the fucking the contest. And all I got to say is I'm covering the fucking Super League while I'm out there. I'm not even worried about the fucking Olympia. I was destroyed about Rich, which means the reason for life and love every minute you can. Yes, that is true. What is the best story from your teens? I guess having sex for the first time. Must have been, it was pretty cool. McGregor never got KO, just was tired, ref stop. Yeah, but he was getting tagged in the fucking face and head and shit. Oh, Mr. Johnson wants fucking torture. Crystal, your customers here. Do you think that he will ever see an Italian Miss Olympia again? Big fan. You fucking guy. Paulie Malinaggi. A lot of life coaching I did with people is around being grateful for what we have. Good. Got to get Crystal on the live stream with you here. So I got to figure out how would I do that, though. It would be Skype, but you guys wouldn't see it. No, Joey, it's when you scored the 4 touchdowns in the second. I need the info on the FitX and Super League so I can go where I'm out there. I will get everybody that. It will be on, and I'm going to get you all on that group text. Yes, guys, we started the group text. I'm not going to go crazy, but I just wanted to get a few in there. Powerlifting. Good for you, bro. Powerlifting's fun. I never did it, never will, but I like watching the fucking big weights get picked up. Joe, are you based in New York? Yes, sir. Then your opinion should show bodybuilders. Yes. The Italian bodybuilders will get fat if they hang out with mama. What is your bench squat? I don't know, bro. I don't fucking worry about that. I'm 50. I don't say, I bench this much weight. How much you bench? I just have to come to New York to be on the show. That would be interesting. No, I'm not going to put me in on the group text. It's going to drive you crazy, Jose. You're going to be like, fuck, because you know it's going to be drunk texts and shit like that. Yes, we plan on drinking while we're out there. It's not going to all be work. But I will get the info on the Super League. Cosgrove always says I'm in a bad mood. True story. My mom's cooking roomy while Thea was gone. Yeah, I'm going to mom's tomorrow, but I'm bringing pizza over. Hey, Joe, did you ever find that guy that tackled the little white kid? No, I never found that. Who's in the group text? I got to get your number, Mike. And Thea's, I only started a couple of them in there. Joe, if you're in a mood, don't come deal with the public. Thank you, sir. You're pink Princess Bobby's in the house. The Joe Cristofo, you'd be on fire. I would have to take up smoking again. I need a cigarette afterwards. We got Jupiter, we got Crystal, we got Comerica, Alyssa Ann from Muscle Pinups, Denise Messino's crew. Couple of other guys from here. I posted. Email me, Joe at musclesportmag.com, your cellular telephone number, and I shall include you in on the group text. While we're out in Vegas, we will tell you where me and Dave are. I'm going to have a videographer with us during the day, and in the evening, we're going to be just videoing ourselves while we're hanging out with you guys. Joe, if you were cleaning out your garage and you found some old D-ball tablets 2001, would you take them? Fuck yeah. I'll get you mine, Joe. Thank you, Thea, and Mikey's too. And pink shirts for you guys. By the way, this past week from MSM had the best reads ever about TRT and PCT. You hit the issue. Oh, thank you, Mikey. That would be this one. So, PCT, that's the Anabolic Docs article. And you also referenced TRT, Mikey. That's mine. That is my article. Look at this. This is a picture. That's a yummy picture. Look at this. Look at that. PCT Post-psychotherapy, not PCP, Jay Mason. All B's aside, your contest coverage in your own classic with hip-hop legend Melody from favorite. Are you serious? Really? Okay. It's tough to tell when you guys are serious because you guys are fucking funny and I love it. But Melly Mel was a pisser. I did have a lot of fun with him. That's Greg's buddy. Greg, hooked me and Mel up to do that. And Lance was doing the videos and the photos for us. I'm going to the Arnold again. I don't know what Mel's status is, but I got to just see squatting my balls off on PCP. Yeah, imagine doing that. Now I'm scared to do tests after reading that. Are you kidding me? I'm being serious. Okay, well, thank you, sir. Yes, Mel was very good. We had a lot of fun that weekend walking around. It was very crowded. We got to do interviews with all the big names at the expo, and that was very satisfying. Thea is going to compete at the Arnold next year. Really? Well, I'll be there. I will be cheering her on. DNP, I swear my balls off. You don't use that, Jim, do you? Because that's a tough fucking fat burner, man. Jay Mason, you can't die from fun, Hawk. Giselle PT. I just want to let you and all your viewers know, Joe, that David Berkowitz wasn't the alone shooter. Just some food for thought this week. Yes, was he wearing the blonde fucking Greatest American Hero wig? Remember that picture on the police sketch from The Witness? It was the Greatest American Hero. Who remembers that show? Believe it or not, the pink MSM shirt going to look good at the Spartan Race World Championship. It's going to get all dirty, though. You're going to need to shout it out, Mike. I shall bring those shirts with me and the panties. And then I'm going to fucking give them out to you guys. I can't wait to compete at North Americans. Oh, with high heels. Send photos. Send photos. We want to promote you. Lyman, yes. Jimmy, don't do that stuff, Jim. You don't need that. You got family, bro. You're like me. Just do a little test. Just a little test. Where am I post? Oh, okay, good. You're going to be all dirty, Just think about how different history would have been if David Berkowitz just paid all his parking tickets. That is true. And he got that ticket in my old neighborhood of Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. We'll both be rocking the pink MSM shirts. Yes, very cool. Make sure you guys take a lot of pictures and I will put them in the magazine. He shot Stacy Moskowitz and what the fuck was Robert Violante in that shooting. And she died, but he lived, but he got shot through both eyes. And he used to hang out at a club I hung out in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, a Guido joint. And he had, I think, like one glass eye, and the other one was like all fucked up. He was like 98% blind, that guy. Dan Lurie was from Brooklyn. Yes, he was. I love Dan Lurie. I interviewed him so many times. I fucking sponsored the Mr. and Mrs. Jones Beach contest he had. I think it was 08 and 09 or 09 and 10, one or the other. And him and Mahalik, unfortunately, both of them are dead. Mahalik fucking put a shotgun in his mouth in front of his family and put his brains on the wall. Dan just died of old age. But Dan was a fucking cool dude. He was very, very cool. In interviews, he did this podcast of mine years ago. Collect his weights. Yeah, remember the old Dan Lurie weights? Sure. SEAL test, what was it? Something Dan, the SEAL test Dan or whatever. He was on the SEAL test, the circus. He was the strongman. Think the next cover of MSM should be a tribute to Rich and Dallas. I don't know, man. See, my style is a little different, though. And it's no slight on either of those two guys. I don't know. I like doing, like, fucked up things. To do, like, kind of like, like, that's, like, sad and solemn things. I like being bubbly. With all the race problems in America in 2017, why is the mainstream media not talking about how Jewish mothers are prejudiced towards Italians? Thanks, Joe. Big fan. Do you believe this shit in this day and age? A Jew broad prejudiced against Italians. Come on, Hendry, you got to do me a favor. I'm trying to bang this broad over here. They're from the Five Towns. In this day and age, a Jew broad prejudiced against... Holy shit, let's get out of here. At least have something in it about them, too, in it. I'm sure I will, but cover-wise... I like to, and also you got to remember, by the time the next issue comes out, it's going to be November, and it goes through till February. So this is going to be not that any amount of time when guys die is a big difference, but it's going to be very dated looking, and I can't do that. My daughter says you're half Jewish, only the good half. Fuck, you got it. As I'm saying it came up. Fucking Jim knows it too. We should just do all Goodfellas lines on one of these shows one day, and everybody has no idea going, what the fuck is going on? He had to cry, put the cross away. Henry, and she buttons his fucking shirt. Where were you? What kind of people are these? Ma, Dad, leave that man out of it. He hasn't digested a decent meal in 6 weeks. Fuck yes. Karen, I don't go to jail. You know who goes to jail? Jay Mason. Come on, Mason. Answer the fucking line. Let's go. I just fucking hit your ball to you. Let's go. But I will do something in the magazine. But when you do a quarterly magazine, it can't look dated for 3 months down the road, and you're putting it out like a month ahead of time. So doing tests can make you fire blanks. Unless you're looking to have a kid, that's fine. 4 assholes get it. The rest of these fucks are asking who the fuck is Henry. Hiya, Henry. Go home and get your shine box. Keep him here. Keep him here. Thornton opinion on Michael Vick. Thornton opinion? Oh, thoughts. He was a great quarterback, but he was a piece of shit. And as a Jet fan, I was not happy when they fucking signed him. He didn't play that bad for them, actually. But I once you do that, I'm a dog guy. So once that happened, I know they say, yeah, he did his time. And I said the same thing at the time. But then you look back and you're like, fuck him. He was a piece of shit. Arthur Blank, the Oakland Falcons, was really fucking pissed at him. Still happy NFL hasn't given Kaepernick a job? Yes, sir. Absolutely, Mikey. Tortured digs. Dogs. Yes, he was a piece of shit. Joey's favorite. Who's worse, Vic or Kaepernick? Well, Vic had a much bigger body of work. Kaepernick was, only a small window. Hey, Pico. What's up, Paul? How the fuck are you? Paul Cullen's one of my Irish friends. Then you are prejudiced, Joey. Remember that commercial years ago? Who's Jimmy? Jimmy's one of my Jewish friends. Then you are prejudiced, Jimmy. Jim Brown came out and denounced Kaepernick. Yes, I did see that. I was very happy. I was very pleasantly surprised because Jim Brown, he could be kind of political. But I guess, he's an old school guy, so he's looking at the big picture. Steve Shuey. Evening, mate. So that's the story with that. Yes, Kaepernick, he had a couple of good seasons, but then, so you can't really... Vic, fucking played for quite a while with the Falcons and had a really good... he changed the game, basically, when he came into the league. A fucking scrambling quarterback with a cannon of an arm. It was just very hard to defend against a guy like that. Very hard to defend him. Your best bet was to try to fucking ring his bell when he's running and fucking crush him. Get him out of the game. It's a tough game. It's a tough game. So that's the story. So did you guys see my Jason video this week? Oh, God. Here we go. General serious old school question. Guys and girls, I've been bodybuilding for years, but I always like to revisit things from other people's perspective. The best way to cut out fat. Cut fat outright. You can't, man. It's unhealthy to cut it outright. You got to have good fat, Steven. What would you do if you're in a bathroom stall and Ben Roethlisberger walked in? Thanks, Big Joe fan. Masturbate. Have guys, and oh my God, the worst word ever made. Have a sauce for EPH, I would eat good fats. Eat natural peanut butter. There is very good sources of fats. You can look them up. I'm just drawing a blank over here. I know peanuts, natural, raw nuts, natural peanut butter, macadamia nuts, oil. Idiots not saying anthem do more harm than good. Than race baiting dumbass will never get. Yep, fuck those cocksuckers. So Johnny, did you see the Jason video? I did it because I've been getting flack for dealing with Jason, and people don't avocados. Thank you, Thea. Crystal's MSM videos have been hot. They've been amazingly hot. Instant movement. And so I wanted to show that I'm not using Jason. I'm fucking friendly. I talk to him more than any of my columnists. I don't talk to Lee Priest. I don't talk to these guys often. Boston once in a while. But almonds, bake, fitty, raviolis. But raviolis. Hey, Joe, will you have Melly Mel do the interviews for you at the Olympia? No, me and, what's his name? Comerica, Dave Goyce will be doing them. I don't even know if Mel's going. He's an okay guy. You just need to understand him. Thank you, Crazy Hawk. Who, Jason? Jason is Jason. You got to know what you're getting. Haven't seen anything under the circumstances. Sorry. I hear you, Stevie Shuey. What's bodybuilders' obsession with peanut butter? It tastes good. It's like a good junk food if you get the natural one. I have a jar right over there. I was eating a few spoons after my meat today. My meat. So, Johnny, you saw it. So you get what I was going for. I wasn't looking to fucking... I don't trot the kid out like it's a fucking sideshow. I never did that. From the first time he was on MSTV, he's been on like 3 times. I would never fucking do that. You know, I feel bad for the fucking kid. I actually enjoy talking to him sometimes. And he's the type of guy, he doesn't keep you on the phone for an hour. He'll talk to you for 5-10 minutes, go, okay, bro, I'll let you go. The same way he fucking did on the video. Can't wait to see him with Brad Pitt and Natalie Portman. You've given up Comerica's bed for Pink Princess Barbie? How could I not? Joey isn't allowed to have peanut butter anymore after the Great Dane incident. Now, the rumor is girls use the peanut butter. Guys don't. Like, guys, they put like ham around their cock, like cold cuts. But girls supposedly put peanut butter on their twat for the dog to lick it. No disrespect. What's all the hype around Crystal? I won the Instagram page yesterday. I almost lost my lunch. Is she, come on, bro. Sammy, that must be you making those nasty comments. Crystal is MSM, my baby. She is one of us. She's a columnist. She's a host of MSTV's spreading like wildfire. Joey puts Sunday gravy on his grundle for that. Yes, I do. Oh, fuck. Sunday gravy. Fucking amazing. For a fucking Spanish guy in Texas, you know all the fucking Guinea lingo. I love it. I told you, Joe. You did, Crystal. We're doing a live video feed when the kindy wants you to come swept. I never wrote on the page. I wouldn't have made nasty comments. All right, maybe he wasn't then, Crystal. Let's give him a little chance to prove that he wasn't. We're gonna be doing some fucking funny live fucking videos from that Olympia thing there. The Olympia. Yes. Did you guys get my Olympia predictions on my last episode? I went out on a limb. I said Phil Heath and Flex Lewis are going to win again. Hope the trend joke video I did yesterday was okay. I thought it was hilarious. I didn't see it. I got to watch it. Is it on Instagram? I will watch it then. You're all a bunch of fucking boring bastards, man. Thank you, David. Are you going as a vendor? No. They want like fucking ridiculous money for a booth. I'm practically Guinea. I got a grease ball union passport. Very good. Nah, fuck boots, man. I like to be mobile. I like to walk around. Group MSM photo art to the FitX. Yes, we're going to be doing a lot. FitX. Yes, almost lost my lunch and he wouldn't make nasty comments. That is... I don't know, dude. Hey, Gil to the Roy. What's up, Kimmy Kim? And she may not do it, but she's also an endless brutal. She-Hulk of a torture her. Mr. Johnson, do you just like fucking put like a cock ring on every time you're on this fucking show and just torture yourself? Hi, Kimmy Kim. Thanks to Steve for all posting new workout videos. Fucking Shuey is the man. Crystal is a beautiful muscle lady. I second that motion. Cosgrove, I'm out. No. Do I think Genova is going to win the Ruby? I don't know who else is competing. I can't say that for sure. Cool. I may well drive to Vegas if the timing works out. It's if you're out in that. Are you in LA, like by where Comerica and shit is? That's like what, 4 hours? I've done that drive a few times. I would absolutely destroy Crystal. Oh God, Crystal would give Cosgrove a gimp head to head. Oh, Cosgrove, you're so young, Cosgrove. But you have a lot of gumption. I give you credit. Starting back tomorrow, Joey and Comerica are going to walk around in Vegas with toothpicks and throw up the lip readers. And when we get in the cab, we're going to play fucking piano music over our iPhones. I pay to see Crystal destroy Cosgrove. Yeah, I would too. Oh, man. I would definitely watch that. It would be a good pay. It would be better than the McGregor fucking Mayweather fight. Crystal, after you're done with me, darling, your legs will be shaking for a week. Oh my God. This kid's got a lot of fucking. I guess I can't. I don't know. I had balls like church bells when I was a kid too. Anybody selling juice Olympia weekend? Yeah, we gotta get some. It's fucking 4 days without it. Bring D-ball, bro. They don't check pills. Hey, Steiner, how the fuck are you? Steiner from Denmark is in the house. He is guilty 84. Cosgrove is going to Cosby her drink. That would be his only chance to win. Not the juice on Comerica's bed. All the eyes would be at the back of her head. The juice mobile at the Olympia. Imagine that. Like a little kiosk selling fucking Tren and stuff like that. You should get like a snake oil salesman. D-ball is in pills. Yes, Dianabol, Anadrol, Anavar. Those are all orals. I like oral. I like to give more than I like to receive oral, believe it or not. I just love Richard Nixon, that fucking pussy and ass. I love it. Oh, eat your ass. That's a Dice joke. I can't take credit for that. I would drop her with the scruff of the neck and throw her about. Oh, Cosgrove. Yes, me too. Thank you, Johnny. What does D-ball do for the body? It builds muscle. They're all the same shit. I mean, it's 5 milligrams. Back in the day, that's all they used to take. D-ball was the first steroid made in the United States. Yes. What's it? Squibb, the pharmaceutical company, made it. Though I'm not into the shaved. You don't like shaved puss? I love it like that because it's like silk. You can just rub your fucking nose and your lips and your forehead in it. I'm a fucking Viking, Joe. My arse will be going 10 to the penny. Makes a woman look like a 10-year-old. You know what? I never think of it that way. I guess if I did, it would probably fuck my head up. To me, it just, you can see it and then when they wear the bikinis, you can see the fucking, the kamasikama, the camel toe. I'm a product of the 70s. Well, I'm 70s, 80s. I was born in 67, so I guess, 70s I was a young teen. More of the 80s when I started fucking, putting my face in those things. But there always was hair. And Greg and I used to have a great fucking bit with this, Wood 4 versus Dr. J in a pool rack. 70s Bush God, no. Kim T doesn't like that. Crystal would crush Cosgrove. And to answer your question, Joe, no, I don't just picture Crystal crushing the breath from me and Cosgrove. Okay. You seem like you get off on it, which is cool. I got no problem with that. Natural's my fave with big cans. I like natural tits. I don't like natural cunt. We'll say Mack trucks seem pretty said at Fit Expo this week. Oh, that's right. There was the Fit Expo in where was that? In Pasadena or where the fuck? Somewhere there. Do you remember the fattest girl you slept with? There was a few, bro. I used to drink a lot. I punch Crystal's clit like a speed bag. She's a muscle goddess. That's Cosgrove's feed. The steroid clit, when you lick it, it's almost like a speed bag. It goes. Anaheim. Thank you, Mike. Yes, I did see an ad for it, but I didn't see any post or anything from it. I didn't see anything. I wonder if it was a good crowd or not. I wonder whom to who. Yes, so that's the case with that. All about licking ass. Mike, the world begins and ends. It turns on its axis because of analingus. Do you remember the night of the worst girl you slept with? I don't know, bro. My wife says you look like one of the Ramones in the pic when you were younger in a leather jacket. All right, that's cool. Hopefully Johnny, because he was probably the only one that really passed for like decent looking. The other ones were fucking like junkies and shit. Yes, I did have a Ramones look to me. You not want... No, I never have any problem. Listen, Dee Dee, Oh, he was a junkie. He died of an overdose. 5% that expo was no 5% expo. People told me it was a waste of time. Wow. All right. Because I know they usually get a pretty good crowd at those fit expos. They're supposed to have one in Philadelphia next year that I will attend. I will drive to it and spend the night in a Philadelphia hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. DD just looked like Al Bundy. He actually became a white rapper after he left the Ramones, believe it or not. Do you have any drug addicts in your family? Well, I had some fucking cousins that are more like nephews because of the age difference that were fucking burnouts, but not drug addicts, like fucking stupid asshole potheads. But I think they cleaned up their act since those days of yesteryear. Yeah, I threatened to kill one of them at my grandfather's funeral back in 97. He was probably like 17, 18, and he was causing a lot of trouble in the family with his father and mother and all of this shit. So I said to him, come here. Took him outside the funeral parlor, and I said, you pull any of that stupid shit while we're at this fucking thing, I'm going to fucking kill you. You get me? Okay, no problem. I don't give a fuck what you do in your own time. It's your grandfather's fucking wake and funeral. You little cocksucker. And that was it. Kid was fucking practically eating my ass after that. Is Kai Green going to be at the FitX? I don't know. I'm trying to get a lot of information that I will pass on from Jay Jong, the guy running the Super League and the FitX. What interviews do you have lined up in Vegas? Well, I'm going to be getting to the FitX, and I have. I'm going to pretty much be able to. Robert Engel from Pumped Up Fitness Nutrition is setting up a lot of things with me, and I'm using his video guy. So I'm hoping to get like the Baileys, and we'll be at the 5. I already spoke to Caleb with the 5% crew, and trying to just see what's going on there. I do want to try to get Kai, although he's the biggest waste of time to interview. New York City with the heroin rise. Did you see it grow? Heroin, when I was a kid, was just for fucking real dirtbag fucking junkies and ghettos. It wasn't in fucking suburbs like it is now. What time is the FitX start? Dude, I don't know. I got to get all this information. Mike, that's a great question, bro. There's no information on these fucking things online. So I've been texting Jay Jong because I'm trying to do an interview with him for Muscle Sport TV before we go out there. And I'm going to ask him a lot of these questions about the FitX and stuff like that. You should do a group interview with us, MSM. Fuck yeah, bro. You got to be naked, though, on Comerica's bed with a fucking orange fucking ball in your mouth tied up. Joey has an exclusive with Mo Green at the pre-judging play by Sam Rothstein. And Frankie Fontaine. Don't forget him. Sam Rothstein. But, Mike, that's a great idea. I want to do a nice group interview. I got to speak to this kid this week to iron out all the shit that I want to do with the interviews. MSM family into after a few drinks going to be interesting. We're going to do a lot of those, but I want to get a good one with the real videographer, not just me with my GoPro on a fucking stand. You know, Grover Oaks, do you ever see a shady policeman in action? No, bro, not at all. I ran too fast for them to catch me, so they never had a chance to be shady. I was a fast fuck when I was a kid. Frankie Five Angels is covering the expo. Oh, Jimmy 2 times and fucking Pete the Killer. You ask Kai, what are your future plans? Kai answers, well, you see, apples aren't oranges and the birds fly. Pretty much, yeah. It's enlightening. The world is enlightening. The future, what does the future hold? None of us know. Yeah, Kai Green, it's a useless interview. Oh, yeah. Weird dude, but very fucking... Hey, there's Pumped Up Fitness Nutrition. Rob, we were just talking about you. Good, of course. No, we're talking about what's going to be going on with the interviews at the FitX and stuff like that. And I was saying that I'm going to be with Robert Engel Jr. and we're going to get all of this shit covered. I'm going to cover the expo. I'm going to go get the program. Get the lineup card. What age did you learn to ride a subway? I don't know. What the fuck? I was a little kid. I was a teenager going into Manhattan by myself. 14, going to Knick games. Take over to Shea Stadium. Yep. Yeah, Robert is going to hook up the interviews. We have a lot of good things. The Baileys, I mentioned them. Obviously, with the 5%ers and stuff like that. And then we're going to head over to the expo, and Robert has contacts there. Robert, he knows some people. He's a friend of ours, he's going to say. Joey and Dave Comerica are friends of ours. But Rob, maybe we're trying to find out what are the hours of the FitX, because there was like no information online. I'm trying to get Jay on a Skype interview before the show so I can get a lot of information about it and put it out there, because all of the people that we're going to be hanging out with, they all want to go there. Joe, you should just write a biography by yourself for Cosgrove. I should be like one of those Vietnam POWs with the blue binders. Have you ever accidentally walked through a film set? Not that I'm aware of. Instead of jacking off for 90 minutes, I got jacked off for 90 times for 1 minute. Got it confused about. Kim T thinks Dia is laughing her ass off. I agree. I think we need a Must Sport Mag video document the life and times of Joe Pietaro. It wouldn't be that exciting. It'll be a lot of time with the bathroom door locked. He's going to call you and set up time for Skype call. Great. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, I want to get that done and post it before we leave for the Olympia on that episode. Because I want to fucking bring people to his thing, man. Because the Olympia hasn't been as accommodating, if you know what I mean, to Muscle Sport Mag as the Super League has. So I'm going to put my focus on the Super League. A lot of stories about getting the head of his prick sucked before killing arms. I never did that, though. I never got a partial blowjob before going to the gym. But I would. Nope, bathroom door wide open, get picked up. I said, man, there you go. That is going in the magazine next issue. And Thea's picture that I forgot to put in this issue. Did you have Italian ices and do the limited hype? Depends on where you get them, Cosgrove. Corona Ice King in Queens. Do you need an in with Robert Chang? I know Robert Chang because I worked for Flex. But they just pick and choose. They said, too many people put in for fucking credentials. They approved me in 08. They denied me in 09. They approved me in 10. They approved me in 11. They denied me for 12. So it's like 1 year yes, 1 year no. Of course, dear. You're very welcome. Long Island with a side of Tren. Yes. A side of Tren. That Tren cough. So it's very hard to read what for the Flex, their credential system. What's good, champ? Miller's in on that fucking group chat. Miller will be on the group chat while we're out there. Did you ever go to shows at the Knitting Factory? Shows at the Knitting Factory? I don't even know what the fucking Knitting Factory is. Anything with knitting in is probably ain't nothing that I would be interested in. That's one way to take your oral. Oh, yeah. Trend is King Crazy Hawk. Gotta go, Joe. I'll catch you on Wednesday. Johnny, thank you. Football on Wednesday, of course. 12 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock my time. So, Joe, you're finally in a position of power, am I? Now that you hold the keys of Genova's empire, why don't you send his piss troopers, Robert? No. Guessing Martin Ford going to be the top dog at the 5%. Oh, why is this fucking... Come on, you motherfucking... What? I want to make some deliveries or filling orders. Website is live. Oh, the website is... Send me the info, Rob, and I'll start pumping it up for you all over social media. Whatever you want me to put up. Email me. Anything you want, Robert. All on me. Trend not for me. Stick to EPO. What's the best Broadway show you've seen and why? Pumped up. All right, Rob. Thanks, brother. Say hi to Andrew for me. Best Broadway show. I gotta think about that. I don't know. I haven't seen many of them. I'm not a Broadway guy, bro. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Broadway. I don't know. The fuck do I know? The fucking Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Hey, Kira Auerbach. Finally got to tune in real quick. Cats. Yes, I saw Pussy on Broadway. Hope Johnny Jackson at the Olympia week and still want to meet him. I'm assuming he'll be at the expo. Joey loves Rent. Never saw it. Support the troops. Johnny supports the troops. then he's a good man then. Everybody should. How can anybody not support the troops? Think about that. Like Kaepernick. That piece of shite. How could you not support the fucking troops? I know people get hard on for cops. I got a ticket one time. Were you speeding? Well, kinda. Well, what do you expect, asshole? But you don't support the troops? Hey, Lee Carter, the man who has donated the prizes for the pull-up contest. I am going to get pull-up video from Thea. Who else is sending me one? 12 winners, guys. A fucking 12 winners. Subscriptions and T-shirts. Come on. Johnny Jackson is an Army. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I know David Henry, military man. And Cedric, of course. I didn't realize that. I probably did hear it at one time, but I forgot. Good for Johnny. And he had a great year, man. He's probably competing, and he won a couple of shows. He'd be nuts not to compete. I mean, he's qualified. You know, what the fuck? All right, I got 5 left. I got to do the commercials. I didn't realize we were this late. Hang on.
In a world of advanced bodybuilding supplementation, the numbers don't lie. Fact, Iron Mag Labs is among the fastest growing hardcore supplement companies in the world. Fact, when it comes to no-nonsense, cutting-edge products, nobody delivers results like Iron Mag Labs. Fact, the Iron Mag Labs line of innovative formulation has set a new industry standard with products that are helping world-class bodybuilders reach levels they never thought possible. Iron Mag Labs is a proud supporter of bodybuilders everywhere. Discover the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Visit IronMagLabs.com today.
In all seriousness, Iron Mag Labs is our top sponsor, so I want to keep this fucking shit going. Thank you, Crazy. This is oldie shirts. I ran out of these like 2 years ago. I never remade them. But IronMagLabs.com. Here's their Ultra Male. This is their dick pill. This is the one you want. And Androhard. Now, I've been using this stuff recently, and I tell you, I put it on half hour before I go to the gym. You put it all over your whole body. And then I also put it on at bedtime. And if I know I'm going to get a hand job or something, I wait till after I come. So it's, you know, you figure that part out. But then I put it on after I clean my urethra out and squeeze all the semen out of it and make sure I don't get any sticky pajamas while I'm sleeping. So that's why I put on Androhard after my load at night. But yes, you do get nice. You feel great. You get a nice pump and everything like that in the morning in the gym after you put it on. But go to IronMagLabs.com. This is 2/3 of the Alpha Male stack. You also get the 4 Andro RX. But Ultra Male is the dick pill. Baby wipes, Joe. Yes, I do use baby wipes. Especially because if you get like a baby oil beat off, which I call a bobo, which married guys get frequently if their wives just give them into the pity pull. You got to use the wipes to kind of clean. IronMagLabs.com. There you go, Kaz. You clean because you don't want that oil fucking laying there all night, getting festering on your sack and your ass crack and shit like that, because it drips down. You know what I'm saying? Do they make a clit pill? The fact that you just typed that just made me fucking damp. Oh my God. Thoughts of Sid from RX Muscle? I think he's got a great announcing voice. He does a good job there, and he does a good job on Hofstra NCAA basketball. Wiped Thea's ass on my tongue last night. Oh, you lucky cocksucker. Pity pull. You stole my word. I got it from somebody else. I'm not going to say who. Kim T. Gilroy. Pity pull. When am I going to get a pity pull?
90 seconds.
Maybe Rosie will give me one. Rosie the robot. Hey guys, we're going to get cut off. Clit pill. It's called Anadrol. Hey, that's true. You're right. You get that fucking, it's like a fucking, not a pencil eraser, like one of those big old school erasers that are like angled at the top. That's what the clit looks like when it's all tested up. Wednesday, Dave Goys and myself will be, let's bring Lee to the FedEx. Lee Carter or Lee Priest?
60.
I want to bring Lee Carter before Lee Priest. Lee Carter is fucking awesome. Lee Priest is cool too, but Lee Carter is our guy, man. Lee Priest is, he writes for me, but he's not one of our boys, though. Joe, have a good night, pal. Thank you, Cosgrove. You made the show again, as usual, exciting. Lee Priest. I don't think he's coming to Olympia. He don't give a fuck about this fucking shit. Thank you, Kim T. I love your picture on there. It looks very sexy, by the way. Look at one of the big pencils on the cartoons. Later on, guys, Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday NFL, Thursday Ask Me Anything, and I mean anything. Lee Carter, I wish you could come to the fucking. Stay black, Joey. Thank you, Jose. You too, my brother from another mother. We want more stories to grow up in New York City. Ask me on Thursday, bro. I never lie. I just can't remember them sometimes. Can't wait for Vegas, guys. Yes. 10 seconds. Guys, have a great fucking day. One last shout out to Rich Piana in Dallas. McCarver is right, Mike. Thank you so much. We will see you guys on Wednesday. Take care. Thanks for tuning in.